You might have heard that live shopping is exploding. And I have to tell you, I have been on Whatnot for a couple of weeks now, and I see why it is. Now, Whatnot is my sponsor, and they are the reason I got on the platform and checked it out. I'm glad they did. They made it easy for me. I'm going to make it easy for you. I love it. Whatnot is where you get great products without paying full price. It's that simple. I'm hooked on their live shows, too. You got to see them. They're so much fun. And I see why Whatnot has climbed to the top of the App Store. And listen, if you're selling online, or maybe you have a storefront and you're hoping people will find your listing or maybe walk in your store, Whatnot flips that, because on Whatnot, you go live and you sell directly to people in real time. And I may admit, although you didn't hear from me, I may have picked up a couple of power tools or so in the past couple of days. I'm just saying. Whatnot, it's the largest dedicated live shopping platform with beauty, collectibles, electronics, luxury, fashion, even cookies, and anyone can sell. In fact, people who sell on Whatnot sell 10 times as much as any other major marketplace. That's because you're not just listing products, you're building real connections with buyers. So whether you're shopping or you're selling, download the Whatnot app today and get free shipping on your first order. Just search WHATNOT, Whatnot, in the App Store and start scoring amazing deals. So I was whining to my wife the other day, said, I need new glasses. And she said, well, get some. I couldn't tighten them anymore. They were scratched. You know the thing, right? But I didn't want to go through the process because you have to make the appointment. You have to spend weeks to get them done. And you got to pay a fortune, right? That's real. But I did. I spent $500 on frames and glasses, and that was cheap. And then I ordered a pair from my sponsor, Zenni Optical, for $70. Zenni is an online eyewear shop, prescription glasses, sunglasses, blue light lenses, starting at under $30. You go to Zenni.com, you pick a frame, upload your prescription, and they ship it to your door. No appointment, no store, no upsell at the counter. And by the way, if you are saying, do I really need new glasses, or do I have to put up with one pair to do everything I need to do for the next 2 years? No, you can get what you want starting at under $30. And if you've never bought glasses online, don't worry about it. I haven't either. Zenni has a virtual try-on so you can see exactly how the frame looks before you commit to buying them, with no salesman looking at you saying, those look good, but these expensive ones would look better. No, you don't get that. I'm excited. I can't wait to get my Zenni glasses and tell you more about them. If your glasses are overdue for a refresh, now's the time. Go to Zenni.com/podcast and use the code podcast15 for 15% off your first order. The styles sell out, so don't sit on it. That's Zenni.com/podcast. Promo code podcast15. Happy Friday. Come on in. I don't have a whole lot of room in the studio here. It's a very intimate, very personal environment. If you come in here, we're getting close. I might spit on you. Well, come on in. It's okay. We're going to talk about, you ever go through the day and you wonder where the day went? You wonder, where did my time go? Scott must have more hours than I do. No, I don't. Sometimes I recognize where the time goes, and maybe you don't. I had a conversation with my son a lot of years ago. I had it with my wife this week, actually. I did the same conversation with her. Well, not the same, just different subject, but the same thing. I'll talk about that today. Where does your time go today? It disappears, and I'll tell you where. It is the Daily Boost from motivationtomove.com. The positive boost you need every single day. Life gets in the way, and we got to do something about it when it does happen. And, we just kind of stay positive, stay in the game, and figure out how to boost ourselves up. If you are here today, congratulations for stopping in and spending a few minutes with this crazy character that I am most days. I have news for you. I have been this guy since I was 16. Just how I think is what I do. Not going to change anytime soon. Going to keep on going. But one thing I've always done is I've chased down making my life better. And ultimately for me, it really is being happy and being in passion every single day. From the day I started working for a living, that was it. I did not understand where people could go to the office and be happy. I didn't be unhappy. I didn't get that. I said, how can you go spend your life doing something and not be happy and passionate about it? I never even got it. And yeah, I did that a few times. It's like that many. But that's what this is all about. It's finding a way to make your day happy, and do the things you're passionate about and digging in. And not getting too fancy about it either. Anyway, it's good to have you. My name is Scott Smith. I'm the founder of the Chief Motivating Officer here at motivationtomove.com. Been talking the last couple of weeks about the new thing I got. I want you to get my Scott Logic email. Took me a long time to start to write this. I didn't want to commit to another daily email because we do one already. But I wanted something different, something fun, something short, something interesting. Go to getscottlogic.com. Positive, useful, entertaining, very true to what I do. It's about 100 words, maybe 110 sometimes. Pretty short. And it's designed that way. It's designed so that you can, at 5 o'clock in the morning, get a cool, nice, uplifting email And then if you like the topic, then show up on the show and we'll probably cover it deeper on the show as well. Go get it. Fridays are an important day because we're an emotional creature. You're so emotional. Yeah, you are. So am I. And so I always ask you to ask this question. If you have never written this down, please write it down. And ladies, if you really want to remember this, because your husband, partner, whatever, they're not going to even get this. Just basically write it down. How do I want to feel? And then take out a stapler and put it on a Post-it note. So it's yellow or pink would be cool. And then staple it to your husband's forehead. That's it. So every time your husband comes in the door and does what husbands do, you can read it and be like, how do I want to feel? Like, I don't want to, okay. I'm just saying. See, when you ask how do you want to feel, you're going inside yourself. You're asking your subconscious mind to perk up and pay attention and come back and help you feel that way. And I'm hoping you want to feel positive, upbeat, prosperous, whatever it happens to be. But if you don't stop in occasionally, like say today is going to be a crazy day. You have a lot going on today. And it's frustrating. It's Friday. Grocery stores are going to be busy. People are going to try to get out of the office. Traffic is going to be crazy. You get through it just by saying, well, how do I want to feel? Boom. Change your frame of mind right then and there. Do it. It works. All right. What are we talking about today? Optionalities of things. Why some things in life are not optional. It's very common. A big topic around the personal growth arena that I live in is productivity, time management, things like that. And you're always hearing people talk about everybody has the same number of hours in the day. And yet it doesn't seem that way, doesn't it? It seems like it's not allocated evenly. It is, but you're always hearing that. So I'm always looking for ways to fix that. Remember, at the beginning of the show, I said, when I get out of bed in the morning, and since I was 18 years old, I never understood going to work and not being happy. I never understood going to work and not being on mission. I always wanted to make the most of my day and have a good fun. It didn't always work that way. I've had tough times over the years, had to learn a lot. But at the same time, I never understood it. And I also never understood why things got in my way. That's what we'll talk about today. So I think when this first came out, I was talking to my son, Austin. Austin is, I'm not going to say how old he is because you'll do the math. And you won't believe me when I tell you I had him at 10 years old. You just won't. But he's 40. It's like barely. And he was trying to figure out life. And I was trying to do my best not to help him figure out life. Just be a parent, help him figure out life that way, not be the parent that told him how to do it. But anyway, one day we had a conversation. He had been out doing things and he was kind of getting his act together. He had been working, figuring out the rhythm of making money. It's amazing how that works. You get out there, you start earning money and get responsibility and you have to do things to earn the money. It's amazing how you start trying to figure out how to make it work. Prior to that, you didn't have to, did you? But he's out there, he's figuring it out. He's like, well, if I do this, if I do that, I got to keep up. He said, man, I'm trying to do it all, trying to balance my life, trying to have fun with my friends, trying to get my job done, trying to research, trying to play my video games, trying to do all the stuff he wants to do. So I can't get it all done. He said, no matter how organized I am, no matter how much productivity I have going, it can't happen. I said, well, you're maybe just doing too much. He goes, no, I don't think I'm doing too much. He said, I seem to have time in the day, but I can't have time in the day to do the things I want to do. By the way, that's always going to be the case. There's always going to be more to do. It's like Doritos. They always make more things for you to do. Always. Stop the insanity. Stop. Anyway, I asked him a simple question. I said, well, listen, when we look at your productivity, at your list as you're doing things, are you accounting for everything you have to do? Now, these days, if you get my Perfect Week Planner at perfectweekplanner.com, you will see a very simple way to plan your week. And people always ask me, Scott, well, how do I fill it out? I said, don't. What? You gave me something to fill out and you're telling me not to fill it out. Yeah. There's some things you should fill out on the top, and on the bottom where the calendar comes, your goal should be white space. Nothing on the calendar. How can I do that? I don't have much on mine. The most exciting part of my week is when I have nothing on my calendar. If I have like one telephone call the entire week, I'm like, yeah. If I have 10, I'm like, ugh. I want nothing. You start with that. But I said, are you accounting for the times you go to the restroom? No. Well, if you had to, how long do you think it took you to go to the restroom? He said, each time? I said, oh, okay, well, let's just average it throughout the day. Oh, man, I guess it's more than I thought. Yeah, probably. You drive to work. How long is it taking to go to work? Well, that's okay. It's the highway university. I'm listening to stuff. I'm learning. Yeah, but okay. How long did you spend sitting at stoplights? Well, yeah, the tape did run out by the time I got to work. How much time you spend eating? I mean, standing in line. How many times did you run down to the lobby to get that coffee? You know, Starbucks in the lobby. You stand in line, place your order. You go back, stand and wait. They give it to you. They drink your coffee. How long did that take? How many times did you do it today? By the way, the parental side of me says, how much money did you spend? Are you kidding me? But still, we're talking time here, right? Think about all the things, of course, of your day that are actually non-optional for you to be alive. It takes time to brush your teeth. It takes time to do your hair. It takes time to pick out what to wear. I made a rhyme. It takes time to do all this stuff, but do you account for all that stuff? Had a conversation with my wife just the other day. My wife loves to cook and goes to the grocery store. I'm a very, very lucky man. I'm not allowed to cook. I can cook my breakfast. That's it. She handles everything else. She shops. I have to go to the store to buy the bad stuff because she buys everything else. So I get the bad looks because I'm buying the stuff I shouldn't be buying because she won't buy it for me. She spends days, hours doing this every single day. She loves to cook. She loves to prepare. It's what she does. It's her hobby. She just really loves it. And yet she complains about having no time for anything. I said, well, how long do you think you spend preparing your food every day? Oh, it's not that long. How many times, how long do you think it takes you to eat your meals? Oh, not that long. How long does it take you to walk the dogs? And now that your hair is longer, you're doing your hair. It takes you longer to do your hair. How much longer does it take you to do your hair now than it did a year ago when it wasn't so long? It's not that big a difference. Can't make that big a difference. Could it? I'm just saying, a little homework assignment for you today. If you're wondering where all your time goes, you might want to take a little inventory and audit yourself. Keep track of the little itty-bitty times. I use Toggle sometimes. I don't use it all the time, the Toggle app. But I do it sometimes just to keep me honest and tell me where my time is going. If you do that today, you might find yourself, A, places where you can save some time, and B, realistic about why life is getting in the way. And what happens when you do that? You've got to get a little bit more efficient about the things you want to do because the non-optionals are the non-ops. It's going to stay that way. You got to eat, you got to brush your teeth, you got to do stuff like that, right? It's not going to go away if you want to live a civilized life. That's how it is. All right, something to think about today. In the meantime, I want you to think about getting my Scott Logic email. People are raving about it, and I'm so happy with the open rate, 75+%. Get scottlogic.com or motivationtomove.com. If you'd like a good, positive, upbeat, very short email every single day that will motivate, inspire you, and make you go, that guy is just strange the way he thinks sometimes. Thank you. Also, Facebook, dailyboostpodcast.com/Facebook. Well, you know what I was saying. So, good group of folks there. Come over, say hi. I'm in the chat all the time. Just call me out. And also, if you want more, if you want the archives, my coaching programs, things like that, go to motivationtomove.com. You'll find it all there. In the meantime, get out and have an awesome weekend. You deserve it. You've earned it. And let's get ready for a great Monday. I'll see you. Bye.